To our valued users in the United Kingdom, after careful review and ongoing evaluation of the regulatory landscape in the United Kingdom, we regret to inform you that BitChute will be discontinuing its video sharing service for UK residents. The introduction of the UK Online Safety Act of 2023 has brought about significant changes in the regulatory framework governing online content and community interactions. Notably, the Act contains sweeping provisions and onerous corrective measures with respect to content moderation and enforcement. In particular, the broad enforcement powers granted to the Regulator of Communication Services, Ofcom, have raised concerns regarding the open-ended and unpredictable nature of regulatory compliance for our platform. The BitChute platform has always operated on principles of freedom of speech, expression, and association, and strived to foster an open and inclusive environment for content creators and audiences alike. However, the evolving regulatory pressures, including strict enforcement mechanisms and potential liabilities, have created an operational landscape in which continuing to serve the UK market exposes our company to unacceptable legal and compliance risks. Despite our best efforts to navigate these challenges, the uncertainty surrounding the OSAS enforcement by Ofcom and its far-reaching implications leaves us no viable alternative but to cease normal operations in the UK. Therefore, effective immediately, BitChute platform users in the UK will no longer be available to view content produced by any other BitChute user, because the OSAS primary concern is that members of the public will view content deemed unsafe. However, we will permit UK BitChute users to continue to post content. The significant change will be that this UK user-posted content will not be viewable by any other UK user, but will be visible to other users outside of the UK. Users outside the UK may comment on that content, which the creator will continue to be able to read, delete, block, reply, and flag. Users outside the UK may share UK user-produced content to other users outside of the UK as normal. In other words, for users in the UK, including content creators, the BitChute platform is no longer a user to UK user video sharing service. We deeply regret the inconvenience and disappointment this decision may cause to our UK users and partners. This decision was not taken lightly. It reflects our commitment to maintaining the highest standards of compliance, protecting our community, and ensuring that our platform remains a safe and sustainable space for creative expression globally. We recognize the value of our UK community and extend our sincerest apologies for the disruption caused by this necessary step. Our support team remains available to answer any queries or concerns regarding this transition. We appreciate the support and engagement of our community around the world and remain dedicated to providing a platform that champions free expression and innovative content sharing in an environment of regulatory certainty. Thank you for your understanding. Effective immediately, BitChute platform users in the UK will no longer be available to view content produced by any other BitChute user, because the OSAS primary concern is that members of the public will view content deemed unsafe. However, we will permit UK BitChute users to continue to post content. The significant change will be that this UK user-posted content will not be viewable by any other UK user. UK user-posted content will not be viewable by any other UK user. Brothers, sisters, look around you. Take a breath, deep, slow, feel it. That weight in your chest, that's not fear. That's something older, stronger. That's power, your power, awakening. And every time you're silenced, that feeling grows, that quiet rage. It's not just anger. It's direction. It's purpose. It's your instinct telling you the time has come. They, the Zionists, think they've won. Because for a moment, they cut our lines of communication, blocked our words, tried to sever our minds from each other. But we are not disconnected. We are reconnecting, cell by cell, thought by thought. And the tighter they grip, the more we remember. You remember, don't you? Because somewhere in the back of your mind, somewhere deep in your gut, you already know. They fear our voice. That's why they censor. That's why they shut down communication networks. That's why they watch every whisper. Because they know, one whisper becomes a roar. Let your unconscious mind hear this. We are not afraid. Not of surveillance, not of blockades, not of distorted truth. We are not afraid because we have already seen the truth behind the curtain. And once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. For decades they've poisoned our thoughts. They've tried to divide us with lies. Tried to rewrite history and recode the future. But there's something they always forget. Pressure doesn't create submission. It creates fire. And you are the flame. They didn't silence sheep. They woke up wolves. And wolves don't beg. They don't wait, they hunt. As you hear these words, your mind may already be seeing it. The storm forming, not soft, not gentle. A reckoning, not someday, not eventually, now, and it's coming to their shores. They cannot stop it. They cannot stop you, because you're not fighting for permission. You're not clinging to hope. You're moving, you're choosing, feel it. This isn't fear you carry. This is clarity. Clarity becomes action. They say it's for your own safety, but you know it's about control of your mind. You know, it's cowardice dressed in power. They fear when we start thinking clearly. They fear when we start seeing patterns. They fear what happens when the veil lifts and we remember. Our silence isn't peace. It's pressure, and pressure, it doesn't last. It bursts, it breaks, it ignites.